And one more time, I want to put up the good ballot, the ballot that should be going out across all 87 counties with the watermark on it, sample. That way, a tabulator cannot read the ballot. So, this is what it should look like. This is what some of the counties are putting out. Uh, Unbelievable. Matt, I want to go to you now. You've been on the ground working from the legal side. What's the standpoint from your view? What are you working on right now?
Thank you and good morning. Greetings from the land of 10,000 disturbing and interesting stories in any given week. Um, this will be my third election cycle where I'm doing what I call grassroots investigative lawyering and just trying to figure out what's going on at the local level and unravel uh, the mysteries that are presented by our election system in Minnesota. And it's interesting because two years ago, Rick identified these counties that were printing or putting online actual real ballots that could be downloaded and printed. And so we identified three counties, and we went out and found direct voters that submitted complaints. So I have Olmsted County, Stearns County, and Benton County. We submitted complaints to the county attorneys. We can go through this process a little bit, but it's a HAVA complaint. You submit it to the county attorney. It's an imperfect process because the county attorney actually defends and represents these auditors, and then I have to submit a complaint to them and ask them to say that their own county is doing something wrong. So that system alone is a little broken. And I got responses from two of the three attorneys. Olmsted County, um, sorry, but they've never responded to any of my data requests or anything. So Olmsted County just goes dark. But the other two county attorneys did actually respond. We know through separate data requests that all of these responses were coordinated through the Secretary of State's office. So I have emails where anytime I submit a complaint, it goes right up to the attorney for the Secretary of State, and then the responses are substantially eerily similar. And so we've gotten detailed responses from each of these county attorneys, and they're splitting hairs. I mean, I would love to go to court and challenge these, but our court system, as I found, it's a long battle and often very hostile responses. So, but their answers are when you pull up those ballots, it says sample ballot on there. Both county attorneys argued that the statute I was arguing says the Secretary of State puts out an example ballot, but example ballots are different than sample ballots. So therefore, they don't have to follow this example ballot that's put out by the Secretary of State. Crazy argument. Then I argued that they should not, it's a misdemeanor to knowingly deliver an official ballot to somebody. And they say, well, we didn't actually deliver it to them. Now, nobody in today's world thinks that putting a downloadable PDF document up on the internet is not a delivery. I mean, it's a click and print. And so both of their responses were uh, hard for me to accept. But again, what do? You move forward and you prepare for the next election. Uh, Ironically enough, the three counties that I sent the complaints to, even though they said I was wrong, Rick has found out that they're actually putting sample ballot on their ballots this time around. Uh, I wish I had the bandwidth to bring these complaints in every county, but again, we're doing it on a select basis, and that's what Rick and I are working on now is putting together groups in some target counties to again submit these complaints, let them know that they're jeopardizing the entire integrity of the election process by putting these ballots out there. They have the timing marks, and Rick will talk about it, but in Minnesota, we also have early voting. Early voting, you go in and you put your ballots right into the machines. And so there are so many, I call it a sieve up in St. Cloud. There's so many holes in the system that allow you to feed ballots into the system. It's just shocking. So, so many things to unpack there, Vanessa.
Yes.